been feeling like I'm ready for the top. Got the pedal to the metal, I've been grinding non-stop, killing every instrumental, and I knew just what I wanted. Now I gotta go and get it, and I'm never looking back, only looking where I'm headed, and I doubted for a minute, trying to get another win.
Well, good morning, everybody. Let's start off today with a good old-fashioned, heartfelt congratulations for the one and only legend of all legends, Mr. Phil Hellmuth. He won his 15th bracelet last night in the Turbo event, and quite a series he's had because he's obviously had it. He was actually struggling quite a bit before this bracelet win, and a lot of little personal dramas with the whole 1.8 talk, and then you got the the puppies. Sorry. Yeah, I'll show you puppies in a second. That's good boys. It's good to see you. Yeah, good boy. And then, of course, the whole controversy over him talking as a third person in the hand. I watched it, and it was clear to me, like, he got, after a while, like, oops, I screwed up here. I need to shut up. But I thought he handled it well in the end by deciding to give the guy 10K so that he could play next year's main event. That's like a pretty good acknowledgement of being wrong, especially because he didn't have to do that. So I thought that was a good move. And then he goes on and gets a little lucky. Of course, you need luck, especially if you're playing a turbo. It's not like you can just will your way to win one of those. So he had a couple hands where, he had like ace-5 against kings, and then he had king 10 against king jack. Both were all in, and like something like that. And but in a turbo, that's how it has to go. You can't just expect to win one of those start to finish. So congratulations to Mr. Phil Hellmuth on number 15. I give him a lot of needles because I know he can take it and he dishes it out. So good for him. I guess it's my turn now, right? It is what it is. All right, so the end is near in terms of the World Series of Poker. It has been a long grind and a little bit different, unique with the main event going on during post-lims. Normally I would, along with my friend Phil Hellmuth, be at the final table doing commentary, but that's not gonna, at least on the break desk and stuff, and we make fun of each other. But this year we won't be able to because I'm still in the 10K 6 max for one. And then, of course, there's a few events left with a $3,000 horse. And then there is the $50,000 with one re-entry before the one that actually is separate from the main because it happens after. And that's the big one for one drop. A little bit of a concern in terms of numbers for that one. It's $1 million buy-in. You don't expect to get like a big field, but it's iffy in terms of what the numbers look like. We've heard rumors of 30, 35. I don't think it has a chance really to get to 40 unless a lot of late money comes in or the right people are, officially. And I feel like to some degree they kind of sort of dropped the ball in terms of the way in which they marketed it, because like, for this example, the Super High Roller Bowl, ahead of time, like who's in the lottery, who's going to be in the field. So it's also exclusive and whatnot, but you can see what the value looks like for the event. Cops out tonight. Oh, you trying to bust me, huh? I ain't gonna speed when y'all are around. I see cops.
He's doing it. He's gonna find a hero call. Right, no,
that happens every single time my podcast comes on when I pass that one. So anyway, it feels like it's unclear who's playing, and there's a danger of like playing this event and then you look around and it's all killers. But there is some confirmations from some non-professionals, so that's all you really need is if you have a few of those. So who knows what the numbers are going to look like. As for numbers for us today, we have 37-3 going into day 2 of the 10K 6 max. There's only 115 players left. We only played for 2 hours at the very end of last night, and in with a chip and a chair, if you will, have a little less than 20 bigs, but as you guys know, you can run that up and do some damage, and that's going to be our intention for the day. Run it up and do some damage. One other thing I wanted to share is, here's the thing. So if you ever were at the World Series of Poker and you wanted to come say hi, or you wanted a picture or anything like that, please refrain from doing it on the breaks. I know it would seem like, hey, the break is a good time because I'm not playing and focusing, but I much prefer doing it while I play. That's why you see me get up sometimes and acknowledge people and hang with them, because the breaks are 15 minutes often, right? I go to my I have to pee. I usually eat on the breaks. I have food in my trailer. Have to take care of my own personal needs. And if I were to stop on my break for every person that wanted to engage and give them the time of day that they may deserve, or that would be fair, I would literally be starving and pissing my pants because there's just not enough time. So that's part of the reason why I use back hallways on breaks, because A, I don't want to be rude, but B, yes, some of you in the comments noticed that, like, when people do come up to me, sometimes I do rush it. I do rush through it because as much as I understand that for this person they want to, you know, have a chit chat and talk about stuff, I simply can't perform and get everything I need to do and give them the adequate amount of time. So if you were going to approach me while I'm playing, much better. Breaks are my breaks. I really can't stress that enough. It's so difficult to, if I just walk the hallways on my break, and I'm not going to just not acknowledge people. I'm going to try to give them a minute, but then you stop and then someone wants a picture and then the other person sees that as an opportunity, so they want one, and then the other person says, okay, last one. And I'm like, last one because you say last one, but there's another person who may want one as well. And I'm not complaining about it. I'm just trying to explain that time-wise, breaks are literally the worst possible time to engage me for anything because it's, again, the little downtime that I do have.
Alright, sitting in a 10K 6 Max with a different type of clientele. There's the Jason Coombs of the world, former champions like Greg Merson, the Beasts over here, more bracelet winners, Mr. Paul Lope. Yours truly started with 37K. Look at that.
It's a lot more than 37.
Yeah, buddy.
Alrighty, so we're at the end of the first break. Started with 355 players. I mean, I got in when there was only 100 and something. It's 102 left. Average stack is 174. We have 158,000. First hand we doubled up on. Somewhat interesting, not really, but we'll share it anyway. Govert Metal in the small blind, limps in. Blinds are 1 and 2,000. I'm in the big blind with 4-5 offsuit, and of course, not. I just check back. The flop is ace of diamonds, deuce of diamonds, 3 of spades. So I flop the wheel. He checks, I check back rather quickly. The turn is an 8 of spades, puts backdoor spade draw out there, and he bets 2,500. And now I'm hoping he's got 2 pair. And I figure if I raise here, he's gonna know it's really never a bluff, but I could represent something like 8s and deuces, and if he can beat that, he might, go for it. So I make it 7,500. He re-raises all in. Happy about that. We call. He has ace queen of spades. He was trapping. He had the nut flush draw, and he did not hit the spade. So that started us off, getting us up to about 100. Now we're at about 160. Avoided disaster in another pot. Might as well share that one. Where cutoff raises, I call with Jack 7 in the big blind. Flop is Jack 7-8, 2 hearts. I check. He bets. I call. Turn is a... What the fuck was the turn? I don't know. Anyway, long story short, that one, we won't give you the graphics on that one. But I got lucky because the board ran out with a 4 straight and 4 flush because he flopped a set of 8s. So far so good. Let's do this.
So, apparently my trainer came in because he hasn't seen me in a few days. He's wondering what's up. No Limit Fitness, what the heck is this? What's up, Jessica?
What's up? What's up?
How you doing? Looks good. I like the logo.
Yeah. Double buy?
Look at that. We got one over there. What do you got going on? All right, couple meatheads.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, buddy.
Don't worry, we'll have Daniel back into shape. July 20th to August 20th.
Yeah, we're going hard. Crazy hard.
Asking me to get you to vote. They are very opposed to leaving.
I don't want to go nowhere.
Stay, not everybody will be happy. If we go, not everybody will be happy. If you want to stay in this room with no microphone and all this noise, if you want to stay, stand up.
Stand up, everybody. Stand on your feet. Let's stand up.
We're definitely going to
Boo! They're moving us because the main event is too loud. Such silly people over here. Unbelievable. We're all comfy over here. They're going to move us. So stupid. I can't believe it. It's so silly. A poll? I don't know. People are just silly. I mean, they set us up here. We should just... Is it up to me? I'm going to fold. Yeah, apparently most of these people want peace and quiet. Everyone's got headphones. Use them, Wimp. I don't know. Annoying. So we're going to move. You abstained from the vote? Yeah, I did originally because I didn't care that much, but I'm like, it's silly. I don't want to move everything. It's a hassle. So we're going to do the hassle.
Here we are, all in. Oh, shit. These jacks, boy. It's unbelievable how many times I got broke with jacks. All right, jacks, ace, king, flop, queen. Oh, no. He had flush draw, too. Wow.
At least you don't have to move.
Yeah, at least I don't have to move. Alrighty, Jax did it to me again.
All right, same old story, y'all. 66 players left. 51 get paid. We had about 120,000, and the blinds are 2 and 4,000, so that's about 30 bigs. Open it up with the red jacks. Small blind, who's a super aggro active player that I just bluffed. And I'll tell you the bluff, because why not? It was a fun one. Whatever. So anyway, he 3-bets. We get it in. He has ace-king. And turns an ace. So we busted that one. We lost another flip with jacks. Never going to play pocket jacks ever again, under any circumstance. I'm just going to, like, look at them and fold. No, I'm kidding, of course. So the question is now what to do, and its answer is trailer for a minute, hang out for a bit, and then jump into the 3K horse. Man.
It's like all this tension, and it is like you've all shared something. And now Dyer, the chip leader currently, wakes up with ace-king.
I would start to do like...
All right, so we took a pretty solid nap here in the trailer.
Good still.
Let me put Lawn and Norm on mute for just a second. Yeah, so we had a pretty good nap, a little longer than expected. I was planning on jumping in at 7:30. It's about it's 8 o'clock right now, so we're gonna jump in for about 8:30. I just tired, dog tired. I mean, despite a really slow start to the World Series, we have been bagging and tagging pretty consistently the last week and a half, and haven't had a lot of time to do anything but, play, sleep, wake up, and go play. So I haven't been to the gym or anything like that. We're gonna play the 3K horse when I feel up to it. I'm thinking pretty soon. I'm gonna have to do crack juice. It's clear. There's no way around it. What else? Oh, I guess I want to say one thing. There was a guy I read in the I don't know, his comments one time. He's like, how dare you lay down when you talk to your fans? It's very disrespectful, and I'm offended. I was like, fucking people in 2018 get offended by everything. You're offended by me being honest. I like lying down. It's comfortable, okay? And if you're offended by this, you just might have issues, that are like above me. This is comfy, chilling in the trailer. That's part of the reason I got it here. So I understand you would prefer that I stand at attention for you, but maybe I'll do that when you have to start paying for these. How about that, huh? When I charge like $500 a video just so you can watch. Some people, man, silly. All right, so we're gonna get up here in a minute, crack juice it up, head back in there, keep on battling. So as we were just about to leave the trailer, on TV we see Maury Escandani up there, and he got the news that he's officially been inducted in the Poker Hall of Fame along with John Hennigan. Both well-deserving, really, really good guys. Got a John Hennigan story of my own, Johnny World, back in the day in 1997. 1997, I was three-handed at a final table of Limit Hold'em with John Hennigan and TJ Cloutier. I raise the small blind with King 10. He calls, comes Queen 10-5. I bet the flop, he calls, turns a 10. So I go tricky, I'm gonna check raise him. I check, he checks it back. Fine. River's like a deuce. I check again, thinking maybe I can check raise him on the river, He checks it back. Shows me a queen. That's almost like, you'd almost feel, I felt in that moment, I was like, gulp. Okay, this guy owns my soul. So congratulations to Johnny World and Maury Escandani, Hall of Fame 2018.
Let's see if he smacks the camera out of my face this time. Let's see. Let's see if he smacks. Are you gonna smack the camera out of my face this time? He's a little happier now, notice? Congratulations.
My mood's better.
Yes, my mood's better. Understatement. Number 15. That's gonna be hard to catch, bud.
I know you'll try, Dan.
Well, I'll do my best. You guys remember Eugene Kachalov, the guy who took that trophy from me in the high roller years ago?
All those years ago that you're never going to forget.
What is Clash? What is this Clash thing on your shirt?
So Clash is an esports organization. We're based in Europe. Me and Luca Pagano started it. You guys probably know Luca Pagano, right? And yeah, we're basically we have a bunch of teams that play under us, and yeah, I mean we're in an industry that's really, really booming and reminds us of poker, honestly.
Yeah, Fortnite for the win.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't play that game. It's over my head.
I don't think any of us could play it.
Yeah.
nothing really happened. We got 15K. A lot of discussion at the table about the Hall of Fame. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, when I come back, is that okay? Or do you have a camera now? Yeah. Okay, let's do it now. Never mind. I'll see you guys later. Dang, it's so annoying. I just had Maury right there, turned on my video thing, and I was apparently out of space on my iPhone. But anyway, yes. Who are you guys rooting for?
You, obviously.
Aw. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Long time no see. Who's that? Oh, it is. Oh my God, I couldn't even tell without the freaking in the Cubs jersey and everything.
Yeah.
Cool, you're back. You're not working this year, are you?
No, not
That's what I'm saying. I didn't see you all year.
I know.
Yeah.
Dallas has been looking for you. She's like,
I know. Dallas, what's up? If you're watching. Yeah. See y'all. Okay. So anyway, a lot of talk about the Hall of Fame with Maury and stuff, and I think he's a well-deserving guy. People don't know that Maury was more than just a TV producer. The guy was like stud player, you know, he was like he taught me a lot about how to be a professional poker player in terms of how you treat people in the game. When I first moved to Las Vegas, the guy's been a staple. And of course, Johnny World. Can't say enough about the guys. So random. This tournament brings out all the Hall of Famers. Congratulations, John.
Thank you, Daniel.
You're on what's called a vlog. I know how much you love this shit.
Put it down there. What can I say? Ask me some questions, personal ones.
You know, I got nothing, man.
How old are you?
He's running. He's running. Go get him.
They got that wrong, actually. I'm 48.
48?
I'll never answer that one.
Alrighty, last break before the night is over. We were down to the nub, which is common in limit hold'ems. We had like 3,200 left after a stud 8 hand where we had deuce 3, 6, 7, 3 with 4 spades on 5. Got a king and a 9, missed that. So we're down to like 1 bet, and we've run it up back to like a little over starting stack. Oh, little puppies on the ground. So we're in it, you know. We're gonna continue to grind, and hopefully this last 2 hours goes well, playing 8 and 1,600 limits with about, I don't know, 16, 17,000 in chips. Plenty as far as I'm concerned. Oh boy. What's up, kid? Yeah, missed the bag and tag by about 20 minutes. Played a limit hold'em hand where we had ace-jack of diamonds, raised, Adam Owen in a big blind, called. The board came queen 10-7 with 1 diamond, 2 hearts. He had 6-7 offsuit. I had ace-jack of diamonds, as I said. He check raises flop. I just put it in because I only have like small amounts left. Turn is the queen of diamonds, so now I could literally hit an ace, king, jack, 10, or a diamond to stay alive, double up, get back in it. It was not meant to be, the 9 of spades on the river. So we out of another one, which, I don't know, I guess bodes well for the 50K and the 1 drop, because I don't want to be like missing by, you know, I don't want to just like barely squeak in and cash and stuff like that and you know, miss out on rest. So tomorrow, after a long layoff, I think we're going to go to the gym before playing the 50K. And it's a re-entry, so we'll be there on time, looking to build a stack, and if not, we'll go with the backup plan. So there's another day in the life of the World Series of Poker grind, and I get, you know, so what's interesting is like a lot of days string together, and because I'm essentially doing the same thing every day, it can appear as though, you know, it's repetitive to some degree, but that's because it's exactly what it is. I mean, it's the World Series of Poker grind, and you guys enjoy me. I enjoy bringing you guys on the ride, and I hope you guys enjoy going on the ride. I wish we had more bracelets to share, but you know what? The big one's still to come.